once again, my name is TheEpicEnderman and welcome to another video, or another tutorial. In this tutorial we will be doing a creative version of how to make your house better, or just how to build a good looking house. Let me just get back here. Alright, so we're just gonna start out from scratch, so that's nothing at all. So the first thing you want to do is have your base materials, or have your materials that you want to use. I'm going to use stone brick for the main roof, or the majority of the roof, and I'm going to use cobblestone as like the bottom base, and then birch wood is going to be my main material, and then oak wood is going to just be used to outline. Alright, so now that we've got your base materials, now you want to create basically like an outline, like a blueprint. So I'm gonna go for, I don't really know how to describe it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a garage here. For a garage I'm gonna use 5 blocks, and I always measure in odd numbers, because with odd numbers, there's a block in the middle, right? I think I covered this a bit in my last video with the survival. But if you build like with 4, like this is 4 blocks here, it'll just be like 2, like that. And I don't really like that, to be honest, so I usually just go with odd numbers. So this space here is going to be where my garage door is going to be. So I'm just going to build 2 here, and then I'm going to build the wall here. Alright, so I've decided that this is going to be my blueprint, and this little thing right here is going to be my porch, my front porch. Oh, I forgot. So what we're going to use as our floor for our porch is going to be actually stone. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm just going to fill this in, like so. Alright, so like that. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build upward with our main material, or whatever material you want, or whatever style you're doing, whatever house you're doing. Like, it really doesn't matter. But I'm going to build out up with my main material, which is birch. Alright, the next step after you've, what I've done is I've, not really outlined, but I've made like holes for all the windows and the garage door, and door frames. Like this right here is going to be a door frame, and this is going to be a window. Same thing with this little slot here. This is also going to be the back door. So once you do that, what you're going to do is outline each frame with another material. In my case, I'm going to be using oak wood. Alright, once you've got that done, what you're going to do is, well, this is only if you have a second floor. If you don't, it's totally fine. But in my case, I'm going to be having a second floor, so I'm going to build up in the second floor. Now, remember, it doesn't have to be exactly identical to the first floor. Alright, I've got the second floor done, and I've also added a bit of a roof thing, which I'll probably talk about later. I don't know, can't predict the future, but anyway, the next step. Oh right, I forgot to tell you. So the reason why I put 2 blocks here instead of 1 was because of the floor and the ceiling. If that doesn't make sense, let's say that this spruce wood is going to be the floor, okay? Because I'm adding a second floor, the roof is going to be, or the floor is going to be right there. Okay, and this floor is going to be right here. And we want to add a ceiling on this, on the first floor as well. So we're going to put wool here, so it covers both, but from this side you only see the floor. And that is why I put 2 there. Anyway, because it's 2, it kind of looks fat and ugly, so what we're going to do is we're going to just outline it with the same material that we used for our outlines, I guess. So we're gonna do that, and also we're gonna fill in our windows and our door frames with glass and or doors. Alright, before we move on to the interior, we're just going to touch up a few things and add a little bit of extra detail if we need it. You don't have to do the step, but the porch, I'm going to, make it an actual porch, and then we'll move on to the interior. So now what you're gonna do, if you have finished all your detailing, is you're going to start the interior. Now the first step to do with this is pick your walls, or pick the colors of your walls. So I'm going to pick red, green, and blue walls. And then just the first step, or really, is just to start outlining your walls. So I'm going to start with red on this side. Alright, so I've got the main color of the first floor walls done. So now I've already started. What you're gonna do is you don't have to use the same color, you can if you want to, but start figuring out where the rooms are gonna be by placing lines where the walls are gonna be, and then I'll come back once I do that. Alright, I have finished outlining the first floor. Why do I keep saying outlining? I have no idea. Alright, so I've decided that this space right here is going to be the garage. This little hallway is going to lead to an extra bedroom right here. This is going to be a divided wall between the living room, which is going to be right here, and the kitchen, which is going to be right here. And then the stairs are going to be right here, going up. Once you've done all this, now you're gonna build the walls up in whatever way you like. Alright, now that you've got the walls up, now what you're gonna do is make the floor of the first floor. Pretty simple. Alright, now that your floor is on there, now what we're gonna do is apply all furniture and all lighting for the first floor. Alright, I've furnished the first floor, and I've added this garage door, and I put a car inside, also with a little driveway out front. Let's go inside. You can see everything from above. In here I have my garage. The car is very squeezed in. This is the main hallway here. And in here is the bedroom, or a bedroom. We got a nice bed here, and a closet, sorry, and a little table desk, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is the living room. We got a TV here with a nice couch. Yeah. And then we've got our dining table with our kitchen. With this, we got our furnaces or ovens with the thing. I don't know what to call it, but it's like I have no idea. And then this is the microwave, fridge, sink, etc. So now, once you have all your furnishing done, we're gonna move on to the roof. So, or not the roof, but the ceiling. So for the ceiling, we just put wool on the top of everything. Alright, I have already started putting my walls up. So basically what you did for the first floor, which was all the furniture, all the walls, and the ceiling, you're gonna do the exact same thing in stepwise on the second floor, if you do have a second floor, that is. And don't do the exact same furniture, because that really, doesn't happen. This is slightly different walls than what was on the first floor, right? Because let's say that this wall was divided in between them, right? I don't know what I'm saying, but it's kind of different, but just do the same things that you were kind of doing on the first floor. Alright, so I've just finished furnishing the second floor, so let's go through it. So as we go up the stairs, we'll get this railing here. The first room we enter is just a simple bedroom with a bathroom attached to it. Now, I'd like to share this toilet design with you. So really it's just a stair like that, and then it's a hopper connected to that stair, and then it's a quartz block on top of it and a button beside it. And so that actually, I think, really looks like a toilet. Yeah, and then I have a shower, and a bath, and a sink. Yeah. And then we go down this hallway here. There's two rooms. The first one here is a study. Like that. Oops, I forgot to fill in that for a second. Okay, and then this is a larger bathroom. Yeah, and so now that we have all this completed, sorry, I can't talk. We are going to put ceiling over it like we did for the first floor. Okay, now that we have our ceiling filled out, what we're gonna do is apply the roof. So what I like to do to add a bit more detail is I like to have a darker material for the roof to add on like an outline. So what I mean by that is, like, I'm gonna put like cobblestone stairs here, and then before it I'm gonna put like stone bricks, and we're gonna do this for the whole roof. Alright, I've completed the roof. So if you notice here, you probably see this little, I don't know what to call it, kind of overhang, whatever, you know what it is. But all I did was really just make the arch of this roof kind of thing, and then I just built around it. It's kind of simple to make now. I think it looks pretty good. So once you've completed the roof, it's time for the last and probably final step. Or yeah, it's probably a final step, which is kind of add some realistic decoration to it by putting some like gray wool there, and then put an anvil on top, and then put a stone brick slab on top like that. And then these are like ventilation shafts, really, that come out of the roof. And if you want, you could also add some like solar panels, like in the roof, like that, like that. And then once you complete that, then you've completed your house. Alright, well that was it for this video. If you want some tips, I guess some tips are like, try to outline the windows and make some detail with stairs and slabs around on the walls, you know. And anvils are a great railing if you're doing kind of older style, not really modern. But if you have any comments, or if you are confused about anything, please comment on this video, or any video really, and I'll try to answer them. And speaking of comments, I do need some ideas for more Minecraft stuff, and not just Minecraft stuff, like other things as well. So please comment what you think I should do. That would be much appreciated. I guess that's it for this video. So as always, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye.